The shift you feel is not random. Something is changing inside you. You can feel it when the room is quiet, when the noise fades, when the distractions die down. There is a whisper in your soul telling you that you are not who you used to be, and you will never go back. You are stepping into your highest self. But first, you must understand why it feels so uncomfortable. Because elevation always begins with separation. You were never meant to fit in. From childhood, you felt different. You saw what others ignored. You questioned what others accepted. You felt called to something deeper. Not louder. Deeper. While others chased approval, you chased meaning. While others followed trends, you followed truth. That difference was not a flaw. It was a sign. The weight of being chosen. Being chosen does not mean being favored in comfort. It means being trusted with growth. It means being shaped through pressure, refined through trials. You faced misunderstandings, isolation, moments where even your own family did not fully understand you. But pressure does not destroy diamonds. It reveals them. Awakening feels like losing everything. There is a moment in every awakening where life feels like it is falling apart. Friendships shift. Old dreams collapse. Habits you once loved feel empty. You begin to outgrow the very life you worked so hard to build. This is not punishment. It is purification. You are shedding versions of yourself that can no longer carry your future. Silence becomes your teacher. You no longer crave constant noise. You crave clarity. Solitude no longer scares you. It strengthens you. In silence, you hear your thoughts clearly. You recognize your fears. You confront your weaknesses. And slowly, you build discipline. Your highest self is not loud. It is anchored. The war within. The hardest battle was never external. It was internal. Old habits fighting new discipline. Fear fighting faith. Comfort fighting calling. There were nights you doubted everything. You questioned your path. You wondered if you were imagining it all. But doubt is often the doorway to deeper conviction. Why society resists you. A person who thinks deeply cannot be easily controlled. A person who questions narratives cannot be easily manipulated. When you awaken, you disrupt comfort zones. You challenge shallow conversations. You refuse to participate in gossip. You walk away from what drains you. Not everyone celebrates that. Some will call you distant. Some will call you intense. They are reacting to your growth. The loneliness of growth. Growth is not always celebrated. Sometimes it is lonely. You sit in rooms where conversations feel small. You scroll through distractions that no longer satisfy. You feel like you are between worlds. Not who you used to be. Not fully who you are becoming. That space is sacred. It is transformation in progress. Spiritual discipline over emotional chaos. Your highest self is not built on hype. It is built on discipline. Waking up when you do not feel like it. Praying when your heart feels heavy. Controlling your tongue when anger rises. Lowering your gaze when temptation appears. Choosing integrity when shortcuts tempt you. That is power. Real power. Signs you are stepping higher. You no longer react to everything. You observe. You no longer chase validation. You seek purpose. You no longer envy others. You focus on your own lane. You forgive faster. You complain less. You reflect more. These are not small changes. They are elevation. The breaking before the building. Every higher version of you required the death of a lower one. Your ego had to crack. Your pride had to soften. Your impatience had to mature. There were moments you felt broken, but you were being rebuilt. Stronger foundations require deeper excavation. Faith over fear. There will always be uncertainty, but faith anchors you. Not blind optimism. Grounded trust in the one who created you. When fear whispers that you are not enough, faith reminds you that growth is a journey. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Responsibility of awareness. Once you see truth, you cannot unsee it. Awareness brings responsibility. You cannot return to ignorance. You cannot pretend you do not know better. Your words matter more now. Your actions carry weight. Your example influences others quietly. Leadership begins within. Energy shifts around you. As you rise, some people drift away. Not because you hate them, but because alignment changes. Conversations feel forced. Priorities no longer match. Do not chase what is leaving. Let it exit with peace. Your highest self cannot be built while clinging to expired attachments. Healing old wounds. You cannot elevate while bleeding internally. So you confront the past. The rejection. The betrayal. The disappointment. You stop blaming. You start healing. You take accountability. Healing is not weakness. It is preparation. Mastery of self. Self-control becomes your weapon. Not aggression. Not arrogance. Control over your reactions. Control over your desires. Control over your time. Discipline turns potential into reality. Without it, calling remains fantasy. The refinement process. Gold is purified through fire. Character is purified through hardship. You were tested in patience, tested in humility, tested in consistency. Some tests you passed, some you failed, but every lesson shaped you. Awakening is not arrogance. Stepping into your highest self does not mean thinking you are better than others. It means becoming better than you were yesterday. Quiet growth, private discipline, sincere repentance, continuous improvement. That is true elevation. Guarding your mind. Not every voice deserves access to you. Not every opinion deserves weight. You become selective. Careful with what you watch. Careful with what you consume. Careful with who influences you. Protection of the mind is protection of destiny. Courage to stand alone. Sometimes you will stand alone. Choosing principle over popularity. Truth over trends. Integrity over applause. It will cost you comfort, but it will buy you respect, even if that respect is silent. The vision expands. Your dreams shift from selfish ambition to meaningful impact. You begin to ask deeper questions. How can I serve? How can I uplift? How can I leave something beneficial behind? Your focus widens. Purpose replaces ego. The test of patience. Elevation is rarely instant. You will wait. You will work without applause. You will improve without recognition. Patience is not passive. It is controlled persistence. You continue even when results are unseen. Humility in growth. The higher you rise, the more humble you become. Because you understand how much you still do not know. You stay teachable. You stay grateful. You remember where you started. Humility protects you from self-destruction. Consistency over motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline remains. You no longer rely on emotion to act. You build routines. You build structure. You build habits that carry you when feelings fluctuate. This is maturity, letting go of the old identity. You are not who you were 5 years ago. Do not shrink to fit old expectations. Do not apologize for evolving. Growth will make some people uncomfortable. Let them be uncomfortable. Your responsibility is alignment, not approval. Walking with awareness. You move differently now. You speak intentionally. You think before reacting. You plan before acting. You seek guidance before deciding. Awareness sharpens your steps. Your highest self is earned daily. It is not a title. It is a practice. Every prayer, every disciplined choice, every moment you resist what weakens you. You are building it, brick by brick. You are not finished. Do not assume you have arrived. Growth is continuous. Awakening is layered. There are higher levels of patience, higher levels of wisdom, higher levels of self-control waiting for you. Stay hungry for improvement. This is your moment. You feel the shift because it is real. You sense the calling because it is growing. You are not imagining the change. You are living it. Stepping into your highest self is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming who you were meant to be. Now it is time to commit fully. If this message spoke directly to your soul, do not ignore it. Like this video so more awakened minds can find it. Comment "I am rising" if you are serious about stepping higher. And subscribe to Return to Awakening if you are ready to walk this path with strength, discipline, and unwavering faith. The fire inside cannot be denied. You feel it burning quietly, almost unbearably. A restlessness that cannot be satisfied by distractions. A knowing that whispers, "There is more for you." You cannot ignore it without losing yourself. It is not anger. It is not fear. It is the flame of awakening. It demands attention, and it demands action. You were chosen for a reason. The world may not understand why you feel different. They may try to dismiss your insight, your intuition, your calling. But those who are chosen carry a mission invisible to the unawakened. Every struggle you faced, every obstacle you overcame prepared you for this. Even the moments you felt weak were part of the plan. Even the heartbreaks had purpose. Even the isolation was shaping your resilience. You were being forged. Your mind, your spirit, your very essence is being refined. Old patterns are being burned away. Comfort zones are being shattered. What remains is raw, unshakable, and ready to rise. You are being sculpted by the unseen hands of destiny. Every trial is a chisel. Every challenge is a sculptor. Every moment of discomfort is a step closer to your highest self. Resistance is part of the path. You will face opposition. Some will try to dim your light. Some will test your patience. Some will misunderstand your intentions. Do not be surprised. Do not be discouraged. Resistance is confirmation that you are stepping into power. The louder the pushback, the brighter your awakening. The world often fears the awakened because they cannot control them. Trust the process. The shift is subtle but powerful. You may not notice it at first. A new confidence in your voice. A sharper clarity in your thoughts. A deeper compassion for others. Small, consistent changes that signal growth. You are not the same person you were yesterday. Even if others cannot see it, your soul knows the truth. Every choice now carries more weight. Every action now has purpose. Your vision becomes clearer. Your dreams are no longer scattered. You no longer chase fleeting desires. You pursue the things that matter. The things that elevate your life and the lives of others. Your path unfolds with intention. No longer random, no longer chaotic. The noise fades. The distractions fall away. You see your purpose with unwavering clarity. Embracing solitude strengthens you. Time alone is no longer a punishment. It becomes a sanctuary, a place to recharge, a place to reflect, a place to hear the whispers of your soul. In this silence, you discover your true power. You learn patience. You learn discipline. You learn to trust yourself. Every moment is a test. Every interaction tests your growth. Every setback tests your resilience. Every temptation tests your discipline. You are being measured not by what you can endure, but by how you respond when tested. Strength is not given. It is earned in the quiet battles no one sees. The awakening is gradual. Do not expect instant transformation. It will not happen overnight. Awakening unfolds like a river cutting through stone. Persistent, patient, relentless. Each day brings subtle changes. Each decision carries significance. Each moment is an opportunity to rise. You will be called higher. The universe will place challenges before you that seem impossible. You will be asked to step further than you ever thought you could. You will face moments where quitting feels easier. But these are the exact moments where growth multiplies. Your courage is being forged. Your faith is being strengthened. Your spirit is being elevated. Transformation is inevitable. You cannot resist the shift. It is greater than you. It is relentless. It moves through you like a current, reshaping your path. You can fight it or you can embrace it. Those who embrace it rise faster. Those who resist remain stagnant. Your choice defines your reality. Clarity comes through pain. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every failure carries a lesson. Pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It strips away illusions. It forces honesty. Through it, you see what truly matters. Through it, you understand the strength you never knew you had. Through it, your soul awakens. Do not fear it. Do not avoid it. Lean into it and let it shape you. The mask falls away. You have hidden behind masks for years. Masks of acceptance, masks of conformity, masks of comfort. Awakening strips them away. What remains is raw, authentic, undeniable. Some will resist this version of you. Some will try to put you back into the old mold. Do not comply. The mask that protected you now limits you. Step into authenticity. Step into freedom. Your intuition is your compass. You feel it guiding you even when logic cannot explain. A quiet nudge, a subtle warning, a sudden clarity. Trust it, even when it contradicts the world, even when others doubt you. Intuition is the voice of your highest self. Follow it relentlessly. It will lead you to your purpose. It will protect you from distractions. It will align you with destiny. Fear is temporary, potential is eternal. Fear whispers lies. Fear says you are not ready. Fear says you cannot handle the responsibility. But fear is fleeting. Potential is eternal. Every step you take despite fear grows your strength. Every risk you embrace expands your reach. Do not let fear dictate your path. Rise anyway. Your potential is waiting. The world cannot define you. Society will try to label you. They will call you strange, arrogant, unrealistic. Do not internalize it. You are not here to meet someone else's expectations. You are here to realize your own truth. Their judgments are mirrors of their limitations. Your path is yours alone. Own it fully. Walk it boldly. Discipline precedes freedom. True freedom is not chaos. It is discipline mastered. Control over your mind, your actions, your time. Every choice disciplined, every habit intentional, every word measured. This is the foundation of your highest self. Without discipline, enlightenment is shallow. Without discipline, power is wasted. Without discipline, calling remains dormant. Rise above distraction. The world will constantly try to pull you away from your path. Social media, gossip, toxic relationships, fleeting pleasures. All designed to dilute your focus. Awakened souls resist. You see through the illusion. You focus on what matters. You rise above the noise. You protect your energy. You honor your mission. The test of character. When no one is watching, your true character emerges. It is in the choices made in silence. It is in the discipline maintained in private. It is in the integrity that is unshaken by temptation. Your highest self is invisible until tested. Be patient with the process. Be honest with yourself. Be relentless in your pursuit of growth, the power of stillness. In stillness, you hear truths that chaos hides. In quiet moments, insight rises from the depths of your soul. You learn patience, you gain clarity, you connect with purpose. The awakened understand that movement without direction is wasted energy. Stillness is not emptiness, it is preparation. It is where your inner strength grows unseen. It is where your highest self is born. Do not rush it. Do not fear it. Embrace it fully. Boundaries protect growth. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every relationship deserves your investment. Boundaries are not walls, they are shields. They protect your path, your focus, and your clarity. Without them, growth is scattered, weakened, and delayed. With them, you move forward with power. With them, you rise without interference. With them, you honor yourself. The awakening of compassion. As you rise, your heart expands. You no longer judge quickly. You no longer respond with anger. You understand that everyone is on their own journey. Compassion is not weakness, it is strength refined. It is the mark of the awakened soul. It allows you to act with intention rather than reaction. It allows you to influence without force. It allows your presence to uplift quietly but profoundly. Letting go of control. You cannot control everything, and that is liberation. The universe moves according to laws you may not understand. You can influence, you can guide, you can decide, but you cannot dictate. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means trusting the process. It means aligning effort with faith. It means knowing that some outcomes are beyond your hands, yet within your growth. Release control and your power expands. Release control and your clarity deepens. The courage to evolve. Transformation requires bravery. You will leave comfort behind. You will shed familiar identities. You will step into uncertainty. Every evolution demands risk. Every awakening demands courage. You may stumble, you may falter, you may fear. But you will rise stronger each time. Courage is not absence of fear, it is action in spite of it. Your vision attracts alignment. The clearer your purpose, the clearer the path. Your thoughts, your energy, your actions begin to align. Opportunities appear. Guides and mentors emerge. Challenges present themselves to sharpen you. The universe responds to the clarity of your intent. You no longer wander aimlessly. You now magnetize your destiny through focus and determination. The depth of patience. Time tests the awakened relentlessly. Growth is slow, subtle, and sometimes invisible. Patience is the bridge between ambition and reality. It teaches humility. It teaches persistence. It teaches trust. Those who endure patiently achieve what others cannot even imagine. Do not rush the process. Do not despise waiting. Patience is power in disguise. Resilience is your armor. Life will challenge you endlessly. You will be tested in ways you never anticipated. You will face setbacks, betrayals, and disappointments. Resilience is what keeps you standing. It is the quiet force that allows you to continue despite pain. It is forged in struggle, hardened in trials, and strengthened in perseverance. Without it, your growth is fragile. With it, nothing can break you, the voice of your soul. It speaks softly but persistently. It guides you when logic fails. It whispers when the world shouts. It nudges you toward truth, toward purpose, toward alignment. You must learn to listen carefully. You must honor its messages. Ignoring it leads to confusion. Heeding it leads to awakening. Your soul knows the path before your mind can understand it. Embracing discomfort. Growth never comes from ease. True elevation requires stepping into discomfort. The unfamiliar, the challenging, the inconvenient. Each moment of discomfort is an opportunity. Each challenge carries a hidden lesson. Each struggle shapes resilience. Do not avoid pain. Do not resist the unknown. Embrace it, and you will discover strength beyond imagination. Faith as your anchor. Storms will come. Doubt will whisper. Circumstances may seem impossible. Faith is what holds you steady. Not blind faith, but grounded trust. Faith in your journey, faith in your preparation, faith in the one guiding your path. It is the anchor that keeps you upright when everything else shakes. When faith is present, fear cannot dominate. When faith is present, clarity emerges. The shadow reveals truth. Your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, they are not enemies. They are mirrors, revealing what you must confront. You cannot rise without facing them. You cannot awaken without understanding them. Shadow work is the foundation of mastery. It is uncomfortable. It is humbling, but it is essential. Through darkness, your light becomes undeniable. Consistency creates momentum. Small, repeated actions shape destiny. Daily choices, even when unnoticed, compound into massive transformation. Consistency is stronger than bursts of motivation. It builds trust with yourself. It forms habits that outlast fleeting inspiration. It turns discipline into second nature. Momentum becomes unstoppable when cultivated patiently. Do not underestimate the power of the small, persistent steps. Every action matters. Energy is your currency. Where you place attention, you place power. Where you invest time, you invest destiny. Not all interactions deserve your energy. Not all thoughts deserve your focus. Awakened souls guard their energy fiercely. Energy misused is opportunity wasted. Energy preserved and directed becomes influence, creation, and manifestation. Be intentional. Be aware. Be vigilant. The call to rise above. You cannot conform to mediocrity. You cannot compromise your calling. You cannot shrink to satisfy others. The awakening compels you to rise above, to transcend, to live intentionally, to embody the version of yourself waiting to emerge. Your rise may make others uncomfortable. Let them be uncomfortable. You were never meant to shrink. Transformation demands sacrifice. Every higher version of you demands letting go. Old habits, old attachments, old identities. Even relationships that no longer serve your growth. Sacrifice is not loss, it is preparation. Preparation for freedom, purpose, and impact. Without it, elevation is shallow. With it, your soul is unchained. Embrace sacrifice as a tool, not a punishment, the alignment of mind, body, and spirit. Your highest self cannot exist in fragments. Your thoughts, your actions, your intentions, they must align. The mind must be disciplined. The body must be cared for. The spirit must be nurtured. When alignment occurs, energy flows effortlessly. Decisions become clearer. Purpose becomes visible. Action becomes powerful. The power of observation. Do not react impulsively. Do not let emotion dictate your path. Watch carefully. Listen deeply. Notice patterns. Observe without judgment. Awakened souls understand that understanding comes before action. Observation sharpens intuition. Observation protects growth. Your past shapes but does not define. Every mistake, every failure, every regret carries wisdom. They are teachers, not chains. Learn the lessons, release the guilt. Do not let past pain anchor you in mediocrity. Your story is yours to rewrite. Your growth is yours to claim. The past is context, not identity. You are free to rise beyond it. Courage to stand firm. The awakened often stand alone. Voices may oppose you. Opinions may attack you. Temptations may test you. Yet standing firm builds unshakable strength. Your convictions are your foundation. Your integrity is your armor. Every challenge resisted fortifies your soul. The subtle power of influence. True leaders rarely speak loudly. They act quietly. They inspire by example. Their presence alone shifts environments. The awakened influence without force. They create momentum through authenticity. They attract alignment without seeking it. This is the power of being fully yourself. The discipline of silence. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Not every observation needs to be shared. Silence cultivates focus. Silence strengthens resolve. Silence protects your energy. Silence allows insight to emerge. Those who master it walk with authority without saying a word. The importance of reflection. Pause often. Examine your choices. Consider your path. Reflection reveals blind spots. Reflection strengthens discipline. Reflection aligns intention with action. Without it, growth becomes aimless. With it, progress is precise and intentional. The shadow of doubt. Doubt will visit you relentlessly. It will question your worth. It will test your resolve. Do not fear it. Face it. Learn from it. Use it as fuel, not chains. Doubt tempered by faith becomes clarity. The strength in vulnerability. True power is not hiding your pain. It is showing up despite it. It is acknowledging fear without surrendering to it. It is opening your heart while keeping your boundaries. Vulnerability connects you to your authentic self. It deepens relationships that matter. It strengthens your spirit by facing truth, not pretending it doesn't exist. Courage and vulnerability walk hand in hand. The refinement of patience. Time will test your resolve. Opportunities may seem delayed. Progress may appear invisible. Patience is not passive waiting, it is active endurance. It allows your character to solidify. It teaches resilience. It prepares you for the moment when your efforts manifest. Patience is the bridge between striving and becoming. The liberation of letting go. Attachment to outcomes limits you. Clinging to expectations blocks flow. Releasing control frees your energy. It allows clarity to rise. It allows your purpose to manifest unhindered. Letting go is not surrender, it is empowerment. It is trust in the journey. It is faith in your own evolution. The power of consistent action. Small steps repeated daily outweigh bursts of sporadic effort. Consistency turns intention into reality. It trains discipline, sharpens focus, and solidifies habits. Your highest self emerges not from random effort, but from deliberate persistence. Every choice you make either elevates or diminishes you. Consistency is the hidden force behind transformation. It compounds quietly but exponentially. Do not underestimate it. The clarity of vision. Your purpose will crystallize over time. Distractions will fade. Noise will dissolve. You will see the path that aligns with your soul. Clarity guides every decision, every action, every intention. When vision aligns with discipline, manifestation accelerates. Your life begins to feel purposeful, intentional, and unstoppable. Clarity is your compass through chaos. The mastery of emotion. Emotions are powerful, but they are not rulers. Awakened souls observe feelings without being consumed. Anger is transformed into motivation. Fear is transformed into discernment. Sadness is transformed into reflection. Joy is deepened by gratitude. Emotional mastery is not suppression, it is direction. It is energy harnessed for growth, not distraction. The resilience of spirit. Obstacles will rise. Criticism will come. Challenges will demand more than you thought possible. Resilience carries you through when circumstances seem unbearable. It is forged in adversity, strengthened by perseverance. Your spirit remains unbroken. It bends, but it does not snap. It grows stronger with every test faced. The expansion of awareness. Your perception widens as you rise. You notice patterns others miss. You understand motivations others overlook. You sense energies others ignore. This heightened awareness guides decisions, protects your energy, and attracts alignment. It reveals hidden opportunities. It uncovers unseen challenges. Awareness is the tool of the awakened.